Dare to Dream, I like to inspire and motivate adults to dream again. Because as we go through life and take on our different roles and responsibilities, we tend to put our dreams on the back burner. And my goal here at Dawn Dares to Dream is to help you pick those dreams back up and to pursue them again. Now, I want you to understand, I started Dawn Dares to Dream because I wanted to relay my message and my heart and my feelings across to whomever would listen. It can be difficult getting your closest family and friends to understand the way that you believe and when you try to express it and share it. So this was like my backdoor way into letting everybody know. Now, I may have lost some viewers as a result of that because they don't agree, and that's fine. I am definitely a proponent of everyone having their own thoughts, their own process, their own mindset that works for them. Your religion works for you, you keep that. No one's telling you to get rid of that. Whatever it is that works for you, continue to use it. I'm just saying that sprinkle some of this other information on it, this personal development information that I'm providing you, and see where your life takes you and how you take off personally. Always remember, we are in control of how we see our environment. I don't care what everyone says it looks like or everyone says it is. We are in control of how we choose to perceive the environment. Hey dreamers, welcome back. And thank you to all the new dreamers who stopped by Dawn Dares to Dream today to see what we're all about. Well, today we are in our MBA Workbook series. That's Mindset, Belief, Action. So I wrote a workbook, and what I decided to do was do a video series that helps to explain the workbook a little bit more for my readers, right? Yes. So today we are doing the last video for Mindset, Belief. So we did Mindset, I think last week, maybe took a week and a half or so to get through. And now we are winding down with Belief. And then tomorrow, the next video, we're going to jump straight into action. Today, we are actually on number 10 in the belief section of the workbook. So we're going to discuss this and we're going to dive into this because I'm telling you today's topic is a doozy. So let me read it to you. Do your current core beliefs align with your faith or religion, or do they conflict? Woo, that's some good stuff right there. That's some good stuff. So does your core belief, your spirituality, your faith, your religion align with what you really believe and think? Does it align? You know what I'm saying? I grew up, for instance, apostolic, holiness, right? Pentecostal. It's a mouthful, right? And as a kid, it didn't jive well with me 100%. I can tell you that I've held on to a lot of my core belief that I grew up with that was implanted in me by my relatives, but I've let go of a lot of it as well because what I realized was it didn't really align with where I was going in my life, and it didn't align with who I was, and it didn't make me feel good. I didn't feel blessed. So I said, well, why do I believe this way? So I took time to really dig deep and to understand why. Now, I haven't given up, completely on my religion or anything, and I'm not requesting that you do so either. I want you to understand as we dive into this idea, the purpose is for you to really dig deep and to figure out what your blocks are. Because lots of times the blocks to our dream or to our goal, to the future that we want to live, it has a lot to do with our core belief system in conflict with our religion, our spirituality that we have picked up or was handed down to us by our relatives. So I really want to take the time to really think about this. Number 10 is the last action item in the belief section. So take the time to really think about this. Why haven't you been successful? You kind of have everything, you know everything, you've been educated on what you need to do, but you seem to not be able to cross over. There has to be a reason. And obviously you haven't been able to figure it out because you're watching this video right now. And I believe that everyone who's here watching this video needs to hear this information for the journey that you're on right now. So think about it. Your core belief. And when I say core belief, I mean that thing that you've believed since you were a kid, that has been like pounded into your head to believe in. And then at some point you did believe, but you may have questioned, but you stayed on that path because you knew it was right and best for you, because your ancestors have done it, your family members have done it and believed in it. So therefore I will also. So there's nothing wrong with that. But you do need to understand your core belief system well enough to see where it aligns with your spirituality, I'm going to say, that you have developed over time. It is important to examine why you believe in something. Yes, when you're a child, we are given a belief system and we go with it because that's all we know. But we need to understand why we believe in it, because the more you understand why you believe in something, or why you connect with that, or why you vibe with it, the more you understand that, the more you're able to hold on to it and to embrace the positive things that are in that belief system that you have been handed down. Because I'm going to tell you something. If you're going to try to get rid of your core belief system, I'm going to let you know right now that is rather difficult. Because it's a part of your mindset. It's a part of your DNA when you've been taught something from a child to an adult. So if it's a negative concept, it's really hard to get rid of and change that negative to a positive. It's possible you can do it, but if you really believe it, but you're just trying to figure out why all the principles don't work for you, you're going to be in a whirlwind of a spin trying to figure out why they don't work. When what you need to do is just examine why you believe to begin with. Because when you connect with the reason why you believe, it's like mind blowing, because nothing else matters. Because once you connect to why you believe, it's like the doors open up. It's like your brain just opens and all the good knowledge is implanted in you so that you can continue to move forward to your goal and your dream. But it can be a block when you don't know why. And when you are feeling negativity coming from your core belief system, and then you don't know why you believe in it. You just know it was handed down, but you've never really connected to it. That's going to be a difficult life to live. And I'm going to tell you, I've lived that life, and many people do, because we feel like we're supposed to believe a certain way. But then we grow up and we learn other things, and things conflict. So you're like, well, how do I resolve this? You know how you resolve it? Find out why you believed in the first place. I will give you an example for myself. I grew up, like I told you, apostolic, holiness, Pentecostal, right? And growing up, my life wasn't the best as a child. It wasn't the worst, but it wasn't the best. And what I got out of my religion and believing in God and Jesus the way that I did, there was a level of comfort that I felt, love and protection, and hope that things would be better. And that is the core concept that I continue to hold on to this day. Do you understand? Because that's what Jesus was to me. I love the way he reached out to the people and how he talked to the people. And he wasn't all just trying to preach to the people who already thought that they were the holy ones, you know, and how he reached out, how he fed and how he ministered to the people. I just love the life that Jesus walked. That's another reason why I love my religion so much. But you have to figure out those things where you connect. Because in connecting with Jesus, I saw a similarity in myself in that my goal in life is to reach and inspire and motivate people. And I don't want religion to be a reason why there's a barrier between us. And Jesus did the same thing. There people followed and people got saved or whatever they did back in those Bible days. But he was able to reach the masses. Because I feel, in my mind, I feel like he just said, I'm not going to do this religious thing that these people are doing. I am going to reach them where they need to be met. And so I love Jesus is what I'm going to say. And I love the story of what he did. That is a major reason why I believe. So you see where I'm going with this? Take the time to think about your belief system, your religion, and say to yourself, well, what is it that attracts me to it now, today? What is it that I like? What is it that I connect with? You want to do that because it's going to change your viewpoint on your religion. Past are the days where we just allow a preacher to preach to us from the Bible or whatever your spiritual text is, and they tell you and interpret what you're supposed to be doing, how you're supposed to be doing it. God gave me a mind too, didn't he? God loves me too. So I'm just saying, take the time to think for yourself to see where you connect. I'm telling you, it will make the world of difference as you pursue your goals and your dreams. Oh, that's so funny. The next bullet says, check your heart and soul for the connection to your beliefs. So I just really explained that already, okay? They must align to work for you. And when you connect to why you believe, you will begin to see where you align and where your life aligns and what you want to do with your life, how your religion or your spirituality goes in or is a partner with you pursuing your dreams, a partner with your mindset, a partner with you believing in yourself. And all it should be doing is showing you a path that you're going to take to get to those goals and those dreams. Now, if you don't really see a path in that, then why do you believe what you believe? You got to go back and think about why do you believe and connect to the thing that causes you to believe, because that thing is going to lead you to the path that you're going to take where your core belief system and who you are today marry. And the last bullet point I have there is, if you've done all this soul searching and you can't figure out a connection and you still feel like there's a disconnect between where you're going and where you are now, you need to really do some soul searching to find out why. So if you pray, pray. If you meditate, meditate. Whatever it is that you do to dig deep inside of yourself to pull out those things so that you can understand, that's what you need to do. If that's counseling, then go get some counseling. And if, in this case, maybe religious counseling would be good. I've been to counseling, and I went to Christian counseling, and I really enjoyed it, even with all my questions that I had, because my core belief system still was intact, and I still believe for a couple of reasons, and so it connected with me. So find out why. I can't give you the why. I don't know the why. But I will never say you should walk away from your religion, because that's what's been your base. But what I am saying is you need to grab hold of the religion that align with who you are. It is okay for you to do that. It is your choice. God made us free will beings, right? So I don't have to take what someone told me in its totality and live my life that way. So just try to find a happy median so that you can go on in your life, pursuing your dreams and your goals in a successful manner, in a manner in which you feel empowered. So if you like this video, give me a thumbs up. Also, remember to leave me a comment. Ask me any questions that you may have. My face, remember, is going to be up here in a circle. If you have not subscribed, click on my face, select the gray bell, select all, and that way you'll be subscribed to my channel. You'll be notified to all the new content that I place up here to YouTube. Also, on this side, I'm going to have the MBA playlist as well. So check out that playlist. I believe I'm also going to put changing negative thoughts into positive thoughts up here. It's just one video so that you can check that out. Also the affirmations video, because I believe that we're going to need to put that information back in us. We're going to have to relearn or re-listen to that information, because as we move forward into action, we're going to need everything that we have learned thus far. Thank you for hanging out with me today, dreamers. I've had a great time talking to you. Have a great day, dreamers.